Joy, joy, joy. This is Swami the Orange Cowboy. Welcome to this episode of Angel Joy Readings. And there's just so much joy in my heart. I'm so happy to be back tonight. I've been working on you may have seen them, I've been working on the daily angel card readings for one reading with the intention that it's something that will help everybody. I started on Monday. Today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the fourth day. Indigo Ray, hello, joy, 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 and thanks for joining us tonight. Indigo, I love that color, indigo. And Anna is here, joy, 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 Anna. Joy, joy, joy. Yeah, so tonight we've got all sorts of games to play. I've been talking with the angels and they've been giving me some ideas how to make it even more fun. And so we're just sort of share some thoughts before we actually get into everything tonight. Thank you. One of you put the thumbs up. Thank you for liking. Please subscribe. So, well, you probably are subscribed. That's how you saw this. Share it with your friends who would benefit from this. So let's see now. Let's start with, I'm upstate New York. And where are you folks from? I think Anna may have told me last time. I don't remember what state you live in. But it's always nice. It brings us all closer together, I feel, when we sort of know where everybody is. We just got somebody else pop in. I see the number 3 up there with a little people icon. So somebody should be popping in soon. Let me say joy, 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 and welcome everybody. Joy, joy, joy. And welcome to the show. Here we go. Starting to rhyme. Yeah, that's one of the games we're going to play tonight, which is kind of like music association. Arkansas for indigo. That's right. Anna's in Brazil. Last time we had you and somebody else from Brazil. Were you friends? Are you friends with that person from Brazil? Or was it just the angel serendipity that both of you independently are from Brazil? Arkansas is a great place. They have some really great crystal mines, if that's the right word, where you can dig for all sorts of crystals. And I know people who go down there and just buy the cartons, buy them by the carton because they're so inexpensive. And okay, so you're friends with Gemma. Terrific. Okay, so not super coincidence. You kind of know each other. Wonderful. I was in Brazil a long time ago. Back in the 1980s. I went to Rio for a week or something like that. It was beautiful, beautiful. And the music is lovely. So let's see here now. All right, so last time we had so much fun, and we had whomever I read for, we had a number of patterns that I was thinking about afterwards. So I would say something like, I forgot who it was who started. Her name begins with a D. And I did a reading for her, and her angels showed me a blonde girl with a bicycle. You are not Brazilians. Right. I remember you telling me that. Well, but I'm not either, but I liked it there. So when I did readings last Thursday, the initial statements I made for two different people, they said no, that wasn't them. It didn't make any sense. And then about 45 minutes later, they came back and said, "Oh my God, I was just talking to that person." And the other person said, "That's absolutely right." And this happens when we get into the channeling and the mediumship. We don't always put the vision together with the actual experience. And so a friend of mine suggested that we start with a very short meditation to prepare us to sort of be more receptive. And that way it's with the hope, with the intention that the channelings that come through for you, you'll get them more quickly, and hopefully then we'll also go more deeply. So how does that sound? I can teach you all my instant heart meditation. This is a course that I teach at Lilydale for the last 2 years. If you know Lilydale, which is a mediumship camp on the northwestern border of New York State, all the way up near Buffalo. Not quite as far north as Buffalo, but generally that's the landmark. So if you guys would like to start with the instant heart meditation, it takes about really 20 seconds, but it does put us all, it does align us. So type yes if you'd like to do that, and then we can get started that way. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Oh, just some good news. I'm in Toastmasters. I don't know if any of you know what Toastmasters, have heard of Toastmasters. Indigo says yes, she wants the meditation. Toastmasters is a group that teaches you, it's a club basically, international club. And Anna says yes. Okay, so we'll do that. And Toastmasters helps you practice, teaches you public speaking and also leadership skills. And I've been with that group for 6 years now, and I just reached the top level, the highest achievement possible I just earned, which is Distinguished Toastmaster. And if you're looking at my Facebook page, and let me put my Facebook page up here so you guys can look at it at some point. You could follow along there. And let's see here. So Facebook. Okay. See if they'll let me do that. They let me do that. Terrific. Okay, so that's my Facebook page, and you'll see some pictures there of me. They gave me a medallion Monday night, which was very lovely. And a few days earlier, they sent me a beautiful plaque. So that's the news that I'll share with you. That was really nice, lovely news for me this week. And let us start our meditation. So here's how we're going to do this. It's really simple. I'll walk you through it once, and then we'll go through it. So the first thing we're going to do is just put our hand on our heart. Well, even before that, think of something that you want to release or grow into. So things going well, but you want to know while we try reconnecting. Okay, I might log out and log back in. Oh, we're back again. Okay, so you might have not even. Good. Okay, so I'll start the instant meditation again. Think about the biggest challenge. There we go. We got everybody back. Think about the biggest challenge in your life right now. It could be getting over something, a pain, emotional, physical, a loss of some sort, or something, everything's going okay and you want to grow into your life. So smarter, healthier, better career, more life purpose, etc. And then think about, give it a rating on a scale of 0 to 10, 1 to 10. 1 is the issue's no big deal, I can manage it. And then 10 would be it's unbearable. The emotional pain is unbearable, the grief is unbearable, etc. Or a 1 is I can manage it. Give it a number. And now what we're going to do, now I know why this came down. Okay, I put this down here. Place your hand on your heart. And now think about the person you love the most in the world. It could be a pet, it could be God, it could be your spouse, your child, your parent. It could be someplace in nature, a piece of music. If you're a chef, it could be your favorite food you cook. Whatever you love the most in the world, think about that with your hand on your heart. And as you think about what you or who you love the most, breathe into your heart and feel your heart expand. Here we go. And just relax, release, exhale whenever you're ready. And you should feel your heart wider, a little tingling, a little happier, a little more ease. We'll do it just one more time. Hand on the heart. Think about whom you love the most in the world, and breathe into your heart. And release, relax, exhale. Let everything go that's not the love. Okay. Rub your hands together. That's it. That was the meditation. Now just think back to the challenge and look and rate it again where it is right now. So if it was an 8 before, did it go down to a 7 or a 3 or a 0? If it was a 5, did it go to a 4 or a 2 or a 1? So if you just please type in in the chat room, it was this number, now it's this number. And if it's the same, you could type the same. And let's see how you guys did with that instant meditation. Never tried it on a live stream before, so we'll see how that goes. So okay, 10 to a 7, 5 to a 3. Beautiful, beautiful. Both of you, wonderful, terrific. So a 7 is still something that we want to reduce. A 3 is sort of manageable, but if it could come down to a 1 or a 0. So let's do this again. And this time, let's see, angels, how shall we say this time? Okay. Hand on your heart. Whatever the situation is that you're thinking about, I'd like you to, as you inhale, picture whom you love the most, and you're talking to them about this situation. And the love of the two of you is so much that it's, wow, you're talking about it. It used to be an issue for you, but you're telling that person or that dog, or just thinking to yourself or talking to God and saying, boy, I was feeling this way, but I just learned this meditation and just talking to you. And wow, look at that. It's just melting away. There you go. So just have that conversation, hand on the heart, be with the one or the thing you love. Inhale. Oh, now say, oh, it's so wonderful being with you. I was feeling this challenge. It's already melting away. And now that I'm here with you, it's going down. It's draining out. It's down to a 3. It's down to a 1. It's not even here anymore. All right, that's it. Rub your hands together. Say joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. And now again, type in there your numbers. It was a 7, now it's a what? It was a 3, now it's a what? Boom, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. And let me call up some of the games. A 3 to a 0. There you go. Anna, joy, 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 she says. Yes, absolutely. This is something that you can do anytime, anywhere. Even if you're at work, you could just sit there for a minute. Nobody even knows. It just looks like you're scratching your neck or something, right? And 7 down to a 5. All right, 50%. Terrific, Indigo. We'll do one more for you, time permitting, or you can do it yourself, even at work. So you just, let's say that there's somebody at work that's getting you really irritated. Put your hand on your heart, rate the irritation. You don't even have to rate it, really, once you understand how it works. Hand on the heart. Think about the person you love. How's that feel? Better? A little better? One more time. And then, so I'm at work, so I'll be less expressive. Yeah, there it is. You don't call any attention to yourself. So it's that simple, it's that quick. It's something I asked God for a couple of years ago. I said, the world is sped up. When I was a child, we had instant oatmeal, and this generation has Instagram. So we need insta meditation. And I was granted this ability to share this all with you guys. So isn't that cool? Isn't that wonderful? You can use it anytime, anywhere. Just come back and watch this episode right at connection. There we go. Okay, we lost the connection just for a little second there. So angels, please, if this is for the highest good, keep our connection stable tonight. You think I have the wire in? Yeah, I do. I'm all wired up here, so it's a nice night. There's no rain. I'm not sure why it's unstable. So there is Kathy. Hello, Kathy. Joy, joy, joy. Oh, I see you renamed your sign-in, your name. I think last time it was your email address. Welcome back to the show. And remind us all what state you're living in or what country you're living in. We have, let's see, Anna's from Brazil, and Indigo's from Arkansas, and I'm from New York. Yes, you did. You did change things. That's right, because it was K Noel last time. So very nice. I just taught everybody here instant meditation. Georgia, that's right. Georgia, y'all. So I just taught everybody my instant meditation, and you can see if you're looking at the chat, Indigo's dropped from 10 down to a 5, and Anna went from a 5 to a 0 in 2 passes. So we did it twice. And one of the reasons I did that was so that the intention is we become more aligned with ourselves, with spirit. And so as we do the readings tonight, if you're getting a reading, a mediumship, and I get something, you might get it sooner rather than later. Because the last time I was extremely accurate, but it took at least 2 people 45 minutes before they remembered what it was that we were talking about. So in an effort to have you guys remember quickly, so then we can even go more deeply into the readings. Okay, so we have some new games to play. Okay, and then the last thing I want to do for everybody is just, I'm going to send white light out to you all, and you can imagine you can attract white light to yourself. So just as we come into the readings now, the reading portion of tonight, imagine a light, angelic light emanating around you, coming from your heart, coming from your spiritual heart, which is just a little higher than the heart. The regular heart is here, and the spiritual heart is here where the thymus is. So just picture the white light, soft and billowy and gentle and loving and joyful in a very soft kind of a way. And it's giving you energy. Of course, it's giving protection, but we're protected the more joyful we are. So we don't have to think as much about protection. It gives us grounding to the earth as we connect with the angels. So it does both for us. Okay, do you all get that? If you got the white light around you, if you felt that, please type in yes. We'll see how that went, and then we'll go on and play some games. Yay! And I'm going to start shuffling the cards for the game. Anna says yes. Wonderful, Anna. So yes or no or not sure, you can answer that way. Okay, so I will move on. If you guys want to answer, you can still answer. And so this game is going to be called, Indigo says, yes, very good. This game is called Musical Angels. And the way this game works is I'm going to get, somebody's going to pick a number, or I'm going to choose somebody, and you're going to ask a question. And I have to get you an answer through music. So I might start off singing about one of the words, thinking of a song that has that word in it, which will lead me to another song, which will lead me to another song until the answer comes through. And we've sort of done this a little bit before, but they said make it into a real kind of game. So let's see. The first person in the room tonight was Indigo. So Indigo, you get to go in the game. Yay, Indigo. So Indigo, if you have a question about anything, personal, career. Oh, Kathy's just come back to us. She's been off in the white light. I've seen angels, she says, exclamation point. Amazing, beautiful. Some are huge and stationary up in the sky. Lovely, Kathy. Well done. Well done. Wonderful. That's so great. Yes. Yeah, draw those pictures. Sing to them. Okay, Indigo has a question about career. Terrific. And what specifically is the question? Is it is it life purpose? What's my life purpose career? Is it time to change careers? What specifically? The more specific it can be, the more specific the answer can be, usually. So let's see here. I had a very interesting thing almost happened this week. There's a friend of mine, an herbalist, and she has this machine that you click it to the leaf of the plant or put it in the soil of the plant, and then you hear the plant making music. So we were going to go out in the woods and listen to that, and I had my dobro, and I was going to jam with the plants. But it just didn't happen this week, so maybe next week. Okay. So let's see here now. Indigo says, how do I make accommodations for my new job? I only get paid 25. I think you mean dollars, $25, not 25%. So unless it's a commission. That's a pretty good commission, if that's a commission. But you can confirm that, but I'm assuming that you only get paid $25. How do you make accommodations for your new job? Okay, so you mean how do you make economic accommodations? All right. Oh, it is percent. You only get paid 25%. Wow. That's pretty good. I know most commissions on sales is like 9%, 10% at the best, 7 or 8% on the low end. But anyway, so that's your question is really, how do you make economic accommodations for your job, for your new job? That would be correct. How do you manage your economic life, since the salary is not, or the commission is not as big as you're used to or need. And while we wait for Indigo, I will just finish up. Okay, $36 a day. Okay. All right, so let's see what we've got going here with the angel cards. They said that's good enough for them. And they saying they've got an answer for Indigo. Cards are splashing all over the place. Celebration. That's the answer. Celebration. Okay. Let's see now. Let's see what I'm getting for celebration. Put down the other cards. And there is your celebration card. It's like password. The password is celebration. If you ever saw that password show. Okay, angels, let's talk to me about Indigo's. How does she manifest? How does she accommodate her economic life for her new job? Okay, so I said I would play a game with music. So celebration. So celebration is celebrate good times. Come on. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Celebration. And it makes me look like Saturday Night Fever. So I'm thinking of that song. I don't remember how it goes, but it looks like John Travolta over there. Angel Travolta. And what I'm getting, and particularly from the picture, is you entertaining. Do you have any kind of entertainment skills? Have you been up in front of a microphone with a microphone in front of an audience? Indigo? That's what I'm getting for you. Ah, you have. Very good. Why am I sounding surprised? That's what I got. And is what you're doing related to entertainment right now? I feel they want you, they're saying you need to step, spoken word, okay. They're saying they want you to sort of step a little bit. You're a hairstylist. Okay. So as a hairstylist, but then you make commissions too, right? Oh, you get paid 25%, but don't the women tip you as well? So what I'm getting from this card is that there's like the traditional way people do your job, but then you sort of like take it further than that. Oh, you only get paid $36 a day. Okay. So what I'm getting is that be an entertainer, hair stylist. So obviously you need to be good. People need to really like their hair when you're done, but entertain them, make them really want to come see you. And you step outside of just the traditional, step outside of just being the hairstylist, but really deliver to them, make them feel special, make them feel entertained. Okay, how does that sound? Does that make sense to you? Do you have some hidden gifts or hidden jokes or hidden? Okay, you say okay, good. All right. Did that answer the question? Let me ask them a little bit more about that. Good. You saying good. All right, terrific. And I kind of feel, let me ask some more about this. I kind of feel that that's your gift. In other words, lots of people are hairstylists, obviously. Lots of people are everything. But what makes us individual and unique is what's get us noticed and get us requested. So if people say, oh, I had such a great time getting my hair done with Indigo, they say, look how beautiful my hair is, but wait, there's more than that. She was making me laugh, or she was really, if you're doing healing work, if you're intuitive, you might have picked some things up for her and say, oh, you got to go see her. And the word of mouth will get out there. This is just one option anyway. And then either the people you work for give you a raise, or somebody hires you and gives you a raise because they respect and see your gifts. So that's it. So that's what this is saying is come out of behind your gifts, show people your gifts. It could be the hair, but there's more than that there too. And you're making people feel good. It's a celebration when they come to see you. That's the deal there. Okay. Thank you, angels. Joy, joy, joy. All right, so there we go. That was how we play the music montage, or whatever. I haven't really named it till just that moment. All right, was that fun? Was that fun game? It's the first time we played it. Officially. All right. All right. So Kathy, let's see. Kathy's talking and moving back up here about her angels, where she says when they do have wings, and some of course do, the wings are amazing, just incredible. She goes on to say, I think she said, oh, not all of them are huge, the angels that are, is. Then she goes on to say, I have the cutest smile, just saying. All right, you're welcome, Indigo. My pleasure. Anna says, yes, it is cool. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And they keep saying, we'll just keep playing more and more games. So if you are interested in donating, if you'd like to donate, just below this is the links, how to donate. And I do have my email up. So if you send it to PayPal, I will see you here. And let's see, what else can I tell you? If you've yet to be to my website, orangecowboy.com, I have a free sound bath meditation for you, which will meditate you. It's really cool. Has anybody downloaded that yet? I'm just curious if anybody's listened and what you thought about it. Always like feedback. Okay, great. And on that subject, we're going to play a little poll here. Have a little poll. All right. And while I get that ready, I'm going to see what else. What's the next game to play? Oh, I know. Okay. So another thing they wanted me to share with you is another way to connect with your mediumship readings is, in addition to meditating and seeing the light around you, is to experiment and try to eat just even a little bit healthier. Now, I know that people start rolling their eyes and their stomachs start growling, but there's very simple ways to do that. Even if you just switch from white bread to whole wheat bread, that would be a huge change. If you shifted from white sugar to maple syrup or honey, raw honey, or one of the dried whole cane sugars, you would find you would feel so much better. So eating healthy help the body truly be the temple that it is. And then you will be more in tune with your intuition and you'll have a clearer head. Let's see here. Okay. Kathy can't stay on long, live on a farm with lots of trees. Wi-Fi not good here. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm on a farmette with lots of trees. And okay, so let us play a game for Kathy, with Kathy, before her Wi-Fi goes away. And okay. All right. They're asking me to pick a card for you. What topic? Yeah, everybody. We'll get you all in tonight. And it says, me too. Okay, so let's see. What topic do you want? What's your question? Do you have a question, Kathy, or a topic you'd like to explore? And Anna, you could write your question or topic in there too for tonight. So we'll have it all set up. And lots of people on watching. So that's really cool. Thank you all. I don't know how come everybody's names don't pop up, but it says 6 people are watching now. So howdy, everybody. Please click the like and subscribe so you'll be notified. You'll be notified when I go live or when I'm doing daily angel card readings for everybody now. Oh, there's Clear Blue Jay. I love Blue Jays. Yes. Hi, Clear Blue Jay. Joy. Thanks. This is your first time here, as far as I can recall. What state or country are you living in? I am in New York State. We have Anna from Brazil. We have Okay, there you go. We have, let's see, who else is here from Indigo is from Arkansas, and is from Brazil, and Kathy's from Georgia. All right, so Anna's asking her question, and Kathy, we're waiting for your question, unless you lost your Wi-Fi. Okay, so we'll start with Anna's question. What shall I do to sell some plots of land? And without money, it's an urgent matter. Okay. Well, so first off, let me be very clear. I have to say legally that I am not in any way a money manager. I have no, I'm not a financial advisor, I think is probably the correct term. So all what I'm doing here, I have to tell you, is for entertainment. If you have real uh, money issues, you do want to seek out professional advice. I will only share with you for the fun, for the joy from what the angels say. And for that, in that context, I will look things up for you and ask what they have to say. Okay, so that would be messages, more of a message reading, Anna. So we will come right over there. And I'm going to mix up the cards. All right. And Anna says yes, so she understands what I'm saying. Right there, top card they're saying. Angel Ray, yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So that's the card. And it could have any number of meanings. I'll share some examples. One of them could be through yoga and exercise, it'll help you clear your mind so you'll know what to do. Or it'll clear your mind so you know who to ask for advice. Or it'll clear your mind so your intuition comes through, things like that. That's one benefit. Another possible benefit is maybe one of the pieces of land you use for having retreats, yoga and meditation retreats and things like that, and you make money on the land. These are just examples. And if you if you intuitively got the answer, then just say yes if you want to share more about it. If you have a follow-up question on that, you can ask me. I am mixing up the cards some more. Kathy says, love the singing bowls. Yes, indeed. Love. Yes. They just wash right over you. They call them sound bath. And that's what it is. They meditate you, and they just wash over us. And they're just beautiful. So that's something you can also do, Anna, is go to orangecowboy.com and download the bells, the Tibetan bells, and that'll help you meditate. So I'm waiting for an answer from Anna. I'm waiting for a question. Oh, Kathy's back. So Kathy, if you have a question you would like me to do an angel reading for, then just type it right in there. And Clear Blue Jay, same thing. If you have a question you want answered or looked at, hear what the angels have to say. Anna says, okay. So it's okay. It's not a 5-star statement. So if you want to ask more, Anna, please do. We can look into it more than that. I want to just get some feedback from you first before I go deeper into it. Did that answer about meditation and exercise and yoga, did that connect with you in some way? Is not so okay. Yeah, I didn't feel like it was so okay. So ask a follow-up question, and see, did they answer give you any kind of a intuitive sense of your next step? Because it could be not really. Okay, so let's take another. Let me ask the angels for some more. Take another card. All right, I'm just taking another card. Isabella. Timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Okay, so that's your, can you read that? It gets too fuzzy if I get too close. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So I would put those two together and say, take some time and do some yoga, align yourself, meditate, clear your mind, and talk with the people who can help you make proper decisions. And then with the proper decisions in place from the experts, the angels say a favorable outcome is for you. So let me know if that helps you. Again, it's a little bit of a touchy area for me. I can't really give advice like that. All right. Kathy says, so type back in, Anna, anything there. Give me some more feedback. I could go deeper. Kathy, your finances. Okay. And just be specific. You have 150 exotic birds. Wow. Okay. Anna says that's more likely. Good. And you can ask another follow-up, Anna. One more step in there. Kathy, if you keep telling me what's going on, what's your question? You have finances and 150 exotic birds. That's a lot of birds. Is that your business that you sell them, you breed them? 19 flamingos. Wow, very cool. Send a picture. I'd like to see them. We have a butterfly pavilion here where you go and you pay them some money and you go inside and they have all these butterflies and birds and other exotic animals from all around the world. They're quite beautiful. So Clear Blue Jay is laughing. I'm not sure which joke that was, but I like to see people laughing. Clear Blue Jay, if you'd share where you live, what state or country, we all feel more close once we're all sitting here knowing each other just a little bit better. And Anna says, I'm doing meditation and have some angels answers with the numbers 1111, 909. Wonderful, beautiful. That's how I do it. They talk to me directly. Sometimes the numbers I will confirm I'm on the right path. That's how I use the numbers, that I'm on the right path. A friend of mine actually uses them as geographical locations. He does dowsing, land healing. So Clear Blue Jay is in New York. All right. How does twin flame union, even internally, affect Gaia's ascension? How does twin flame union, even internally, affect Gaia's ascension? So you mean by internally, how does it affect, even if you're not physically near your twin flame, but you're aware and the connection? The connection is it's by distance, but you're connected. Is that what you mean, Clear Blue Jay? Kathy says no request, really. Very good. So I'm just going to pull a card for you, Kathy, an angel card for you. And we'll come back here. You don't understand twin flames. Okay, I'll talk a little bit about twin flames, a little bit that I know. All right, let's mix up these cards for Kathy. Pick me a card. That's what I'm doing. Here we go. Oh, they're so overjoyed, Kathy. They just say, show her the card right there. Delight. Look at that. See, I was so delighted. Did I just say they're so overjoyed for you? And there it is. That's your message, delight. And look at all the angels there. And all the angels. And there's a birthday cake in the middle. And they are saying you are so delightful. And they are so delighted with you for being so delightful. Do you have a birthday coming up, or is there some celebration coming up? I feel like they want to say that they are around you whenever there's a celebration, whenever you are either, let's see, putting on, if you host a party, if you're putting on a party, they really love that. And they're there for that party. If you share some feedback on that, Kathy, then I can go further into it. For, let's see, so Blue Jay, Clear Blue Jay, if you want to just, I think you mean even if you're not physically with here you go. More like how everyone is saying that even if we're not reunited with our twins, our masculine and feminine energies are somehow balancing Gaia in her ascension to 5D. Okay, very cool. So let me just step back for Indigo. Now, twin flames are said to be two people who are sort of like soulmates, but even more, it's almost like two parts of the same person. And the people I know, I've not ever met my twin flame. It's relatively new idea to me, just in the last 3 or 4 years. People I know who've met their twin flames, they're so much alike, it's freaky, and one of them freaks out, or they it's really great when they first connect, but then it's just too much and they can't spend that much time together. I do know a twin flame couple that just decided to live near each other after a few years, and they're having a really good connection. And why not? But most people say it doesn't work out to be around your twin flame. But as I say, I know at least one person that it's already working out. Another twin flame I was talking to was saying that she is into all this holistic angelic stuff, and the guy is not. And this stuff is so synchronistic. So, for example, they go somewhere, and the guy says, "Oh, let's stop here at this restaurant." And the name of the restaurant is the name of the woman's son. And after that, she says, "Let's go over here." And they go to this store, and the name of the store is the name of the guy's son. Things that just make your skin tingle and get heart chills, and which is exciting when you're really working the intuitive life. But when you're just a regular person that's really not yet into this, in this case, the guy really gets freaked out, and he says, "All right, let's slow down," and he puts the whole thing at arm's length. So that's a little bit about the twin flames. Now, the very good question that Clear Blue Jay is talking about is, as we ascend into 5D, there's a lot of names for it. I say as we go into the age of enlightenment, the age of celebration, our masculine and feminine sides become balanced. And the shamans in South America, Central America, would say it in a slightly different way. They say that it's the eagle condor prophecy. And they say that the eagle represents the United States, the Western countries, technology and science. And the condor represents the heart, the emotions, the spirituality, the Southern countries. And in every age, one of them would dominate the other. In this age, for the first time in forever, practically, the eagle and the condor, the spirit and the science, are flying side by side. So there's this balance between masculine and feminine. It is the age, it's happening according to the mythologies is not the right word. The prophecies, thank you, that's the word, the prophecies. So according to multiple prophecies from multiple cultures from all around the world, it is the age of union, where we're not going to talk about good and bad, dark and light. We're just going to be in the light, the purity, the pure divine love. And that's what I experience, and that's what I'm teaching. That's what I've been asked to talk about. And so whether you are connected to a twin flame or not, it's happening for the world. And those who are more awake, like folks who are tuning into a show like this, like y'all, are going to be more aware of this. And you can ask for more help if you feel that, say, oh, I really would like to develop some of my more masculine energy, and I have too much feminine energy, or the feminine energy is just right. I need more masculine energy. In my case, I tried to be, I look out for more softness, more curve, more pliability into my life. And that way, that's how I am aware. My heart calls for me. Well, just being in the light, that's really the best answer that I can give you. Be in the light, meditate in the light. The meditation we did earlier, Clear Blue Jay, I think you came on a little bit after that, but I walked everybody into the light. So you can go back and just watch that, probably about 16 minutes into the show tonight. And so Gaia is already ascending. Gaia is going to ascend whether or not any one person or few people care about it or not. It is the age. It is the prophecy. We have passed, once we crossed the galactic center of the universe in 2012, that was the point of no return. We are going to live in peace. It's the first time I've been told that, or I've heard another channeler, I've been told, I've heard it from them, and it feels right to me. This is the first time, well, I think they said it forever, but I think in a long time, that in the history, any recorded history that we know about, that the civilization has made it to this point that we can actually become an enlightened society. Other civilizations in the past all destroyed themselves, from Atlantis to Rome to all Lemuria, and et cetera, and so forth. So we are in a state where it's just, it's like you pedal up the hill, you get to the top of the hill, you can just coast downhill. So we've made it all the way to this pinnacle, and now we're in the downhill. We're headed into the age of oneness, the age of light, the age of joy, age of celebration. And technically, December 21st, 2020 is when Jupiter and Saturn conjoin, and in a certain place in the sky. And every time they're there, it happens every some 100 years. It's the change of the cycle. So, for example, we had the farming age, and then people weren't able to farm and they couldn't get jobs. And then that Jupiter Saturn happened in the early 1800s, and it started the Industrial Revolution. And now, what was good back then, the Industrial Revolution, has become this robotic, heartless, not working like as well as it used to age. And we're starting the age, and it's in the air sign, so it's the age of air, and like cloud computing and things like that, virtual reality. So it's really about true abundance, because everything is virtual. We can have courses like this, or classes like this, without walls, without having to drive somewhere or have a physical location where you pay rent on or something like that. So does that answer your question, Clear Blue Jay? It's happening. So nothing to worry about. Think of your twin flame. You could think of your twin flame as your masculine and feminine self. Absolutely. You could have a favorite angel or God or anything like that, kind of. Okay, so ask the question a little more then, because I guess I'm not answering the question just yet. Indigo says, oh, wow. Oh, I would be the intuitive twin. Yeah, well, they're both intuitive. It's just one of them gets freaked out. Or they're both intuitive, but they both sort of say enough's enough, that it starts to become unhealthy for some reason. It's just too much of a good thing, I suppose. So ask a little more specific. Joy, joy, joy. Amy's in the house. Amy says, that makes it nice. Class from home, right? Doesn't it? And You don't have to get dressed up or anything. Okay, Clear Blue Jay says something about a mutual core connected to the planetary and universal core. Well, I kind of think that's what it goes back to me as I'm hearing you. The individual and the universal are coming into balance. The planet, our planet, is a part of the larger creation, not just the universe. Kathy says you should do a YouTube channel on teaching. Well, thank you. I'm going to put that down. Actually, that was part of the poll. And Indigo says, too good to be true, so it's scary. It changes their perception of reality. If you think of the image that they're sending me now is like in the 60s, you had these really great rock and roll groups. And it was so good. But then that's all they did. They toured. And like the Beatles, for example. Okay. So they became so popular. They changed the world with the positivity of their songs, and the way they chose their musical chords were brand new and uplifting. And people were, if you ever look at the old black and white videos of them, screaming, going crazy, losing their minds over the Beatles, to the point where they were on stage playing at like Shea Stadium, which is the Mets baseball stadium in New York. And they could not hear themselves. They could not hear the music over the screaming. So as musicians who wanted to create music, because that's what they were born to do, they had to disband the live shows and go back to the studio just to not become, as Ringo or Paul recently said, not know about recently, but yeah, I think it was recently, because they're making a documentary about them. They said we didn't want to be mediocre musicians. So it was just too much of a good thing. Everything needs change. Everything needs balance. So I think that's kind of what this is talking about, Indigo. They start, after a while, they just start fighting or getting on each other's nerves. That's what some of the twins have told me personally, some of my friends who have twins. So let's see. Yeah. So Clear Blue, you saying thanks. I'm not sure if I really answered your question the way you like it to be. Let me pull a card on that for you, because you're asking this stuff. Messages. All right, we're going to go to the angel messages card. Okay, we're going to go to this deck for you. Get some more help from the angels. Angels, please give Clear Blue a clear blue answer. I think it's just the energy. They just get, I don't know. I'll do a card on that. Indigo says, if twins are so alike, what do they fight over? I think too much, diversity is the spice of life. And if you're doing exactly the same things, that could get on each other's nerves or boring or something. Okay, cards for Clear Blue about the ascension process. The mutual core connected to the planetary and universal core. So here we go. Core reading. Solar plexus chakra. It is safe for you to be powerful, take charge of your life in positive ways. Okay. So the kind of teaching I like to do, the kind of teaching they give me to do, Clear Blue, is more about how all of these changes affect us, as opposed to this planet and another planet. And it is all related anyway, but I'm a very practical. I'm a Virgo. I'm a practical person, or whatever reason, and I always feel called to bring things back. Okay, Kathy's got to go. Wish I could stay and listen to you more. Thank you, dear. Have a great night, and thanks for being here. And there is a donation button, and there is other websites on my down below. Take a look and see. And let's see, here we are now. Okay, so Clear Blue says cool. Okay, so it's talking about you being more powerful. Take charge of your life in positive ways. And I think that kind of answers your question too for you. It seems to me, and this is what they're saying, I'm trying to interpret it, and I can always be wrong with an interpretation, and oftentimes am. But when you're talking about male and female energies, they're saying take more of your male energy, your more powerful charge, because it doesn't have to just be the male who has that energy. So I think it feels to me like they're saying all these things about universal and planetary core. For you, they're saying go into your core power energy and express it, let it out more. And you'll either get the answer, they're saying you'll get the answer to your question by doing that. Does that help you? I have to always bring things back to personal direct experience, because otherwise it's just up here. It's just ideas. And ideas sound great, but if we're going to move this world into the age of celebration, we need to experience it right here. We need to feel the power. We need to feel the light. We need to feel the joy. So let me know, Clear Blue, if that was a Clear Blue answer. You think so? Beautiful card. Yes. Very good. All right. Very good. Very good. We have a few more minutes left, and then I have to take a phone call. I am working with a group of people. We have created a nonprofit TV network for veterans, and we're putting together some programs that will TV programs, and then from the profits help create programs to teach the veterans how to heal and be healed and get their lives back and get their careers going and things like that. So I have that call coming up very soon. Let me see here. So what else can I tell you before we move on? We have at least one more game we could do. Donations, yes. So just below, if you wanted, you could make a donation for tonight. You can download, for those of you who are new, like Clear Blue, if you go to orangecowboy.com, you can actually download my MP3 Tibetan bowl sound bath meditation. It gets you on the newsletter too, which I try to get out once a month. I'm always, for whatever reason, newsletters are not as exciting as doing things like this. It's better to go to my Facebook page, and I did put that in here earlier. Let me see. Let me put it back up here, because that's where I'm always putting the news up there all day, every day. And there's my Facebook page again. You folks can get that. I do have an online training course. Somebody, I think it might have been Kathy. Yeah, Kathy, she's stepped out. I have a medical intuition training course online if you're interested. I also have a 21-day joy course. And neuroscientists tell us if we do anything new for 21 days, we create new neural pathways in our brain, which becomes a habit to us, basically. So after 21 days of joy course, you have a habit of being in joy much more often, much more joyful. And when we pop out of the joy, we much more easily and quickly pop in. And that course, every day, there's 3-minute videos. One is a meditation, one is an exercise, and one is some insight. So you can check that out below too. I also travel to places. If you've got 20 or more people in your location, I can come out there and do any number of courses: the meditation course, Ayurvedic healing, animal totem, finding your shamanic animal totem, the Joy course. So let's see what else. You'll see there's more stuff there. Okay, so let's see. Did anybody not get a reading? I think Indigo, did we get you a reading yet? Amy, I don't think we got you a reading. If you guys are still here, type in a question and do 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 do. Ah, let's play this game. Okay. Ooh, now that's 2 games we can play. All right, so like what one game? One game is called Heaven's Knocking on Heaven's Door. Okay, Indigo, yes, I did give you your reading. Okay, great, thank you. So, Amy, you can ask your question if you're here. Knocking on Heaven's Door. So I know. So let's do this. Let's take a little poll. I'd like to know what you guys really want to learn, want to experience, want to know about, what kind of questions or games you want to play. So if you could just type in anything that comes to your mind. So, I'd really love it if we could do this, or I'd really love to hear more about that. Amy, yeah, Amy. So you don't have any. Amy, you can ask a question if you want. We can do a reading for you, an angel reading. Open to pulling a card. Okie dokie. You can. Which of my angel decks? This is the deck for you. The original angel deck for Amy. So we're going to mix up the cards. Put Amy's joy in these cards. Joy for Amy. Mix up the cards a little bit more. Okay. And they're saying take it off the top. So off the top we go. Commitment. Okay. Well, let's see what commitment has to do. Let's take a look at the commitment angel. Commitment angel is committed to something, committed to a task, committed to writing. I don't know if you're a writer or a scribe. Not too many scribes today. If you're a publisher, but committed to a life purpose, committed to a career, but a career that has meaning to it. Committed to a relationship, but let me see whether it's relationship related or career related, spiritual related, spiritual commitment. Okay, they're saying yes. So for you, Amy, they're suggesting you have the opportunity, and they always offer very lovely. You're invited if you'd like, that you can commit to your spiritual path more, or your spiritual, yeah, path is a good word. Anything that you do that you call spiritual, you can make more of a commitment if you like, and it will, they're saying like fertilizer, it will just really take off. Your whole spiritual life will take off. I kind of feel it's related to a career, but there's just this side of it. It's, in other words, if you're thinking about spirituality and career, by focusing on your spirituality, it says career will take off too. Does that make any sense to you, Amy? Yes, no, unsure. Anna says, nice night. Thank you. My net's going on and off. Okay, angels are tugging on you. Sweet dreams, Anna. Get on that angel train tonight. Bye, y'all. And Amy, so just yes, no, unsure, maybe. Tell me what I got for you, how it's affected you, and then I can go deeper and ask the angels some more. And let's see, what else can I tell you in between? Thinking of doing a contest. There's our friend Liberty is doing a contest. It's got me all excited to do a contest. Okay, Amy says, great. Okay, great. Terrific. Yeah, it makes sense to Indigo too. Yeah, so that's the beautiful thing about these readings is, even though it's for a reading for one person, in this case, Amy, other people like Indigo, it's talking to her too. So that's beautiful. Clear Blue, thank you for that. She'd like to learn about astral projection. And we might be able to do some modified form of that during one of the shows. In fact, next time you come on the show, Clear Blue, just when you pop in, say, can we make some time and do an astral? We'll do a astral projection. I'll call it a soul journey is another word for it that the shamans use that term. But we will travel. We will do an astral travel for you or with us. And that would be fun. Absolutely. Okay, Amy says yes. That was good for her. If you wanted to ask any follow-ups on that, Amy, you can do that right now. We have just coming to the end of the show. Where did that go? The chat room disappears every so often. Right on which path? You're at a split. Okay, terrific. Yeah. So you're at a split at your path, and perfect. I'm glad that was a right on reading for you. I love it. It's so great, these angels. And there's my call. So I'm going to say on that note, thank you all for being here. It was so much fun. I'm really grateful and overjoyed that you all were here. I'm aiming to do this every Thursday night. And if you have a time that's better for you on Thursday nights, Thursday night is the night. Thursdays is the day of the spiritual day in astrological. Thursday is the day, Thor's day, Guru day, day of the Guru, day of Jupiter, the expansive spiritual planet. So that's why I was called to. I think that's why I was called to do that. Amy, would you like to learn about medical intuition? Yes. Well, I have a course. It's all online. And let's give that link. You could read about it here. And check that out. The Joy course also. Boy, you're very educationally minded. Good for you. The Joy course is over here. So the first one is MIT is Medical Intuitive Training. And the second one in the Academy is the Joy course. So if you guys want to type in here the best times that are good for you to come online and the best nights or the best days, you can do that here, or you just, when we go off stream, and those who watch this on after the live stream, type in your best days and best times, and I will aim to serve you and help you achieve your joy in this age of celebration. Thank you all so much. Lots of love, angel love, wings of angel joy. Later nights, any night. Okay. Very good. Thank you for that. Clear Blue Jay. Everybody, I'll get my angel wings to flap for you a little bit before I go. Okay. There we go. Sweet dreams. Joy, joy, joy.